Those online, please confirm you can hear me. I don't know if they can hear me, but for their sake, I'll just say it again. Last class, we could not create our Microsoft accounts because Microsoft they changed the link, changed the pattern to creating a Microsoft account. That was why we were just struggling in vain that day. But thankfully, we've been able to rectify it. So this morning, we are going to go through that process again, but using a new link to open our account and log into our Power BI service. Is that okay? All right. I'm sending it to the group chat. Please, people online, I've sent the link to the group chat. Is everybody here? Okay. Good morning. Today everybody introduce themselves. You're not in class, so please, what's your name? Ah, my name is true. I'm sick. How would I be forgetting my own name? Princess, how are you?
Thank you.
Excuse me, ma. Good morning. Your name, please. The day they introduce themselves, you're not in class. So, what's your name? So that's Precious. Okay. Is it okay if I call you Ma'am Precious? Or just Precious? Okay. Can we go forward? Faith, are you here? Prosper, are you here? Chineye, are you here? Please click on Try Microsoft Intune Suite for free. Yes. Okay, then leave it. Have you copied it? No. You drag it down. Copy everything.
Okay.
Copy. Then you can now post. Watch now. Please, your email. When you've imputed your email, click on next. After imputing your email, click next. What's the process again, sir? If you're done solving your puzzle, click on set up account too. Kindly copy the link and go to another browser. Yes. Yes. Your number. And it's saying the number must be 10 digits. Remove the 0 in front of your number. The first 0. Sorry. I'm coming. You've passed these places, Abby? Go and meet her with your system. Faith. Let her copy the link for you on your Chrome. She will help you. Where are you?
I'm in the main site now. Should you start using my
Yeah. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Okay. So now we've been able to create our Microsoft account. But I asked, is everybody here? People said yes. Okay. Let's go to app.powerbi to sign into our Power BI service. app.powerbi.com. This is my name. This is another account. Okay, city. Let's copy. Let's copy and go to Chrome. Go to your browser and type app.powerbi.com. Did it work? Let me see. We will try it again after now. Maybe before the end of our class, we'll come back to this website and try to log in. But we've rectified the issue. The account has been created. If you followed us to create, if you're having an issue with your network or something, you come and meet me during the break or after the class. You're not the only one having this issue. Please.
I'll be able to sign my own personal Microsoft account.
Because the link we used the last time, they are not using that link again. That's why we have a new link and a new website. Yes. Were you able to successfully create your account before we go to Power BI service? What's that one? Please, we would skip this thing and go to what we have to do for today. Before the end of the class, we'll come back to this website again. Please, let's open our. Have you opened? Download the PDF file from your portal for lesson 3. Has it been uploaded?
Yes.
Okay. Please help him. Okay, today we'll be looking at clean, transform, and loading data. Clean, transform, and loading data. ETL, extract, transform, and load. We learned it in Excel. We're also going to learn it in Power BI because we would be using it in Power BI. And for the sake of this course, we are going to learn how to profile a data. Please, one house. So we are going to learn how to profile a data, resolve inconsistencies, unexpected or null values, and data quality issues. We are going to identify and create appropriate keys for joins, evaluate and transform column data, shape and transform tables, combine queries, apply user-friendly naming conventions to columns and queries, configure data loading, resolve data import errors. Power BI contains a powerful ETL, which is extract, transform, and load tool, named or called PowerQuery. PowerQuery, also known as get and transform data, first appeared as an add-in for Excel 2010. Starting with Excel 2016, it has been an integral part of Excel. You can see PowerQuery in several Microsoft products, including Power Apps and Power Automate. So we use PowerQuery in Excel. We are using it now in Power BI. We can also use it on Power Automate and Power Apps. So it's not just an Excel add-in. They also added it to other data analysis tools, Microsoft suites. Okay. PowerQuery uses a programming language called M, which is short form for mashup. It's a functional, case-sensitive language. When you were learning SQL, I'm sure that while writing some of the codes, Mr. Nosa will tell you it's case-sensitive. If you're calling forth something, let's say you're calling forth a column or a table, and you saved it on, please put your phone on silence. You save the table with the name on all small letters and you're trying to call it forth and you're typing capital letters, it will return error, right? Yes. So it's the same thing for the M, the mashup is case sensitive. However you saved the table or the column, if you're calling it forth, type it the exact same way so that you will not encounter any error. The later point is worth noting because M is case sensitive, unlike the other language of Power BI we are going to cover later. That's DAX measures. I remember I mentioned DAX measures earlier. DAX measures is also like writing a code or a function, but it's not case sensitive as the mashup. Identify and connect to a data source. When performing data analysis, you would find it useful to see the overall structure or shape of data, which you can achieve by profiling a data. Data profiling allows you to describe its content and consistency. It's advisable to do data profiling before working with data because you can discover limitations in the source of data and then decide if a better data source will be required. If you analyze the data without profiling it, you may miss outliers and your results may not be representative of what's really happening. In our last class, we did something while we were working on the data we were working on. There was something I asked people to click on, column quality, column distribution, that showed us the bars and the number of errors. That's data profiling. All this big grammar that is here is just data, don't swallow me. It's just data profiling. It tells you if you have error, if you have empty rows, and then there are more information you can get from profiling your data. We would go to our Power BI desktop and do that, but PowerQuery has column profiling capabilities that can be used to profile your data before you even load it. These include column quality, column value distribution, and column profile. Let's go to, remember the file we downloaded, the companion file. Click on the Power BI files and open the connect file. Yes, and then click on connect. Okay. Click on transform data so that we can open PowerQuery. Go to error. Click on edit settings. Yes, click on browse. Okay, let me start again. On this thing where you see go to error, click on it. It will show edit settings. Click on edit settings. And this is what will come up. Yes. Changing the data source. We did it last class, did we not? We are trying to change the data source from what it is to this one. We brought it in from file, but it's an Excel file, so we need to come and click on this one. Is everybody here? No. Should I start again? Please, let me start again. On this, click on edit setting. Click on browse. Click on this file. Click on open. Then click on OK. Let's do the same thing for the rest of the files. We are changing the source so that we will not have this. If you click on the file, this is what is showing, Abi. Data source not found. File or folder could not find a part of the path for this one. So we have to go and change the source. That's what we are doing. We are changing the data source. Yes. Click on worldwide importers for all of them. Yes. Don't do the same for target. When we get to target, we are going to bring in a file from somewhere else. So stop at target for 2022. Where are you? Okay. Ehi, are you here? Click on target, or if you're on target, you've gotten to target, click on it. Go to this source. Right click on it. On your applied steps, see source. Source is the first thing there, right? Right click on it and click on edit settings. Esther, are you here? What's wrong? When you click on target, are you seeing that go to error, edit settings is not here? So you go to your apply steps. On source, right click on source and click on edit settings.
See what I did now? I've done that.
Okay, let's move forward. Are you seeing what I'm doing? Go to where you saved your file. If it's on this PC, on downloads, click on it. You will see companion file. Click on the arrow beside the companion file. You will see the target folder. Click on it and click on OK. Yes, then OK.
So my question now is, so this target file now is what file?
It's a folder. You're bringing in a file
So
from
I'm
a
bringing in
folder.
a folder.
Yes.
For the other ones, you are bringing in an Excel file.
Yes. Okay, ask it. Ask the question so that I will answer the question. Austin has a question.
So my question was, what is the difference between this target, and the other ones we just reported?
This target is a folder, while the other ones are files on Excel sheets. If we had gone to click on worldwide, the one we use for these other ones, it will come out as error because the target file here is a folder and not a file. But these other ones are files and they are Excel files. Okay, so we are talking about data profiling, and I made mention of these. Hope everybody has these graphs on their files. If you don't have it, click on view, and then under data preview, check column distribution, column profile, column quality, and show white space. Okay. So if you uncheck column distribution, did you see what happened? Uncheck your column distribution and tell me what you can see. You lost a bag. The graph is no longer there. But if we check it, we'll see that the graph is there. And we will see that it's not just the graph. It's telling us how many distinct figures or data type we have and how many unique data type you have on your column and on your row. So it's not just the graph. We'll get it. Uncheck column profile. Uncheck column profile and check it back. So we can see that column profiling is not just these charts or these things we are seeing here. We can see we have column statistics. It has, please, one house, Marian, one house. The column profile is telling us, it has shown us, or it is giving us the count, the number of data on this column. It's showing that we have 0 error. It's showing that we have 0 empty rows. It's showing that we have 1,000 distinct data type. It's showing that we have 1,000 unique data type. 0. It's just showing you basically everything about the data on that particular column. If you need the standard deviation of that column, go to your column profile. You will see it. If you want to see the maximum, the minimum, even, odd, you find all of them on column profiling. Are we clear? Yes, please. Speak out so that. Unknown. We'll get to that part. Yeah. Uncheck your column quality. And check it back. You'll see that this one we've been talking about it from day one. It's showing you it's showing you that your data is valid. If you have error, it will show you that there's error here. If you have empty rows, it will show you that you have empty rows here. Yes. Yes, please.
What situation do you get less than 100% value?
Less than 100% value. Click on your customer table. Click on it. Click on customer table. Yes, please. And then on postal code, what do you have there? Because there's an error. The error might be an empty row. It might be null. It might be probably a calculation from your Excel sheet that as you brought it into PowerQuery is showing invalid. So it will show you if there's an error in your column or in your data. That's basically what data profiling does. If you have a problem with the data set, it's going to show you on this chart what issue you're having. And then if you know the problem, you can sort it out yourself. If maybe it's an empty row and you want to fill it in with something else, you will do that. If you want to delete it, you will delete it. However you want to work with this, your data is not my data. But for the sake of this class, we are going to, first of all, I need to explain the difference between distinct and unique.
So you have other columns with details or value, but you have a cell in the column.
Yeah.
What happens?
So, mind you, if you decide to delete, maybe on a column like this one now, we have error, and then I decide to remove error by deleting the error, note that all the data on that row will be deleted. So it's best advised that you replace the value. Either replace the error with 0 or 1 or whatever you choose to replace it with. It depends on the data type you have on that column. For this postal code now is a number. I can decide to replace the error code with 0. I can decide to replace it with 1. If it's for a text, you can decide to name it NA or not, like something that you know that when you're analyzing your data, you can identify that this is an empty row. There's nothing here. But if you delete it, everything on that row will be off. So it's advised that you replace value instead of deleting entirely. Okay, so distinct and unique. Distinct and unique. Distinct number refers to how many different values are in a column. How many different values are in a column, regardless of how often they appear. Are we listening? Mr. Betway, are you listening? Mr. George, can you hear me? Mr. Dennis, are you with me? Deborah, are you with me? I'll say it again. Distinct numbers refers to how many different values are in a column, regardless of how often they appear. It includes all different values, even if they appear multiple times. I'll give a better explanation. Okay. Distinct numbers refers to how many different values are in a column, regardless of how many times they appear. Yes, yes. Then unique numbers refers to values that appear only once in a column. These values have no duplicates. For unique numbers, they are values that appear only once in a column and they have no duplicates. While this distinct, it doesn't matter how many times they appear, whether they have duplicates or not. It doesn't matter how many times they appear. Let me give a simple example for proper understanding. Your leg. We're given a list, or in a column we have Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo. Now, our distinct on this list, our distinct will be Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. This one will be this is our distinct. Our unique would be Charlie and Delta. Does this give a better understanding to what I explained? If we are given a list, Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Alpha, Delta, Bravo, right? The distinct values on this list is Alpha, Bravo, Charlie, Delta. Right?
Yes.
Then our unique is Charlie, Delta. Remember I said distinct numbers refers to how many different values are in a column, regardless of how many times it appears. While unique refers to the values that appear only once. C'est clair? Do we understand? Yes. If anybody does not understand, allow her to ask. You were taught this in SQL now. You moving on. Thank you. Let's click on state province. Stock item. On sales territory, we can see that we have 9 distinct and 1 unique. And 1 unique. Okay. And then one other thing I want us to note is in column profiling, if you check at the left, the down part of your Power BI, the left end of it, you will see that you see column profiling based on top 1,000 rows. So if you import a file or a data set into Power BI, the profiling, that's this thing we are seeing, these charts and everything we are seeing, it does it for just the top 1,000 rows, not the entire data set. So if you have more than 1,000 data set on that file, it will just do for the top 1,000. But if you want it to profile for everything on your data set, click on that profile, column profile. You see column profiling based on entire data set. Click on it and it will profile for the entire data set. Sorry, hold on. Yes. In case your data set is more than 1,000 rows, you will change it to column profiling based on entire data set. Your question, please say it out so that they can hear you.
On the state province, I'm seeing 50 distance, 50 unique. But from what I'm looking at here, I think everything is unique because it is 50. I don't know why it's still distinct.
You've seen to the end of it.
Yes, it's just 50 data sets here. Right?
Yes.
And it's just the 50 states in the US.
Yes.
They are all unique. So why is it still saying 50 distinct?
It's telling you that we have 50 distinct. It doesn't matter if it is repeated or not. And then we have, it has to, it's, no. It will still tell you that we have 50 distinct. We have 50 distinct, 50 unique. This just shows that there are no repeated, values on the column. If there were repeated values, the number for the distinct will be higher than the number for the unique. Hold on.
Example you gave. So we have 1, 2, 3, 4 distinct and 2 unique.
Yes. Any other question? Any question? Do you understand? Are you sure? The next thing we are going to look at is resolving inconsistency in data sets. But before we go to resolving inconsistencies in data set, does anybody have question with our column profiling or our data profiling? Does anybody have any question on data profiling? Ask. Do you have any question on data profiling? Data profiling basically means, oh, sorry. Power BI has brought in or has an icon or a tool inside of it in PowerQuery that helps you to define your data type. It helps you to know if you have errors in your column in your data, if you have empty rows, if you have empty columns, the number of distinct figures, the number of unique figures, the column statistics. I'm sure you saw when we clicked on it. Dr. V, can you see? So it just tells you what is in your data, what is in your column, what you need to know, everything you need to know about that data that you have imported to PowerQuery. That's what data profiling does for you. Okay. We are moving to resolving inconsistencies in data sets. On your customer file, that the postal code column where we have that error. One house, so let me call. Now PowerQuery offers several ways to deal with errors and unexpected values. We have several ways to deal with unexpected values, errors, and inconsistency in data. One of them is replace value. Remove rows. Let me come again. PowerQuery offers several ways to deal with inconsistency, errors, and unexpected values. One of them is replace value. The second is remove rows. The next is identify the root cause of error. Offers several ways. Blessing, are you okay? Offers several ways to deal with unexpected values, errors, and inconsistency. People will make me speak jambo. And I said one of it is replace value, remove row, identify. Okay. So we can move forward. On your postal code column, right click on, if people will not listen now, progress and Austin. Who is Prosper? And Prosper. On this your postal column, this chart, right click on it. You will see remove error. Marian, help me out. Click on remove errors. What has it done?
Remove the error.
It has removed the error. But what did I say about removing error?
Take out the error.
Everybody can, one person should just raise up their hand and say something. Blessing. Austin, carry your hand down. Blessing. What did I say about removing error? Would replace value. So on your apply step, cancel the remove error. Let's go and replace value. Who is it? Hope everybody is following. Oh. To replace value, if you right click there, you would see replace. Where is it? Replace error. Right? Click on it. This is what you would see. So you would enter the value you want to replace the error with. Like I said, you can try to replace it with 0, with 1. If the data type is number, and if you know why you are having that error.
This one is for empty space.
Yes. This one is because we have an empty column or cell on the. So let's replace it with 0. And then click on OK. Has it fixed it?
Yes.
Let's say the column. You know the column is just numbers. Which other error can occur aside empty cells for numbers?
Like I said earlier, for instance, you're importing a data source from Excel, and then on Excel you performed a formula, or you entered a formula. Let's say you did count if or sum if on one of those formulas, and then you bring it into PowerQuery on PowerBI. It will show you that you have an error. And then if you click on your column profiling, where that column statistics will come out, you will see the various options there, and you will see what is actually wrong with it. So like I said, you can replace those formulas to what you want to put there. I will not be the one to tell you what to put there. For this data, we don't have such. If not, I would have replaced it with something more appropriate. But just for the sake of maybe in your exam, because you'll be given a virtual machine in the exam. When you log on to the page, on one corner of your system, there will be a virtual laptop or virtual machine where they'll be asking you to perform all these things. That's why I said it's good that you understand the steps and know the steps. Because in your exam, they can say on that virtual system or machine that they will say, on your customer file on postal column, how do we remove the error? You will be the one to go there and be clicking. If you click wrongly, it's failed. Do we get it?
Let's say, like you said. So like you said, it can be from your formula. So if you have multiple errors as a result of the wrong formula and you do the replace, do you impute the value or you impute like the formula to replace everything?
Okay. So let's say you import a data and you have multiple errors from formulas. You can replace it. Let's say for Excel, I used the if condition, and then what I wanted to get was if this person is a boy, return it 2. If this person is a girl, return 1. And I know that that's what I did in Excel. So I can just come here and replace those values. That one. No, now if you click on replace error, so whatever you are replacing now, it will happen to, it will affect, or it will be affected on every data on the column on the row. Do we understand? George, the way you are looking at me, show it. Yeah. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. Let me say it again. If you're having multiple errors and you click on remove error, when we clicked on remove error for this one, we got only that one because it was just one error we have. If you have multiple error, it will show you that you have multiple error. That's why I said if the formula you entered in your Excel, if you said if this person is a boy, give me 1. If this person is a girl, give me 2. And then you bring it to PowerQuery and Power BI and you're having errors. If you click on remove error, it will show you from that, see this one is showing error, this 2 is showing error. You will be the one to now say, okay, for this boy owner that is showing error, replace it with 1. For this girl owner that is showing error, replace it with 2. My issue. Do we understand? Should I continue? Okay.
When you click replace error, the text box that is there is just value. So how do you
Enter.
write a formula there?
No, you're not entering a formula. You're replacing that formula to a value.
Won't something be wrong? Won't it?
No.
What if the error? If you said
No.
the boy
Yes.
is one,
Yes.
and that thing is an error, but want to change only, like both of them are errors, but only want to change the girl.
It to show. That's what I'm saying. If we had multiple errors on the column and we click on remove,
Okay,
replace error, it will show. Yes, it's going to show. What question do you have?
So you mentioned 3 things here: replace, remove, and identify the root cause. I don't know if you are going there, or how do we now, from here now, how do we now find the errors first before trying to work on the errors?
Okay, let's. Did you hear his question? No. He said, I mentioned 3 things: replace value, remove rows, and identify the root cause of error before we table. Let's cancel replace error. Where is it? Okay. Which change tab? This one. We'll get to that part. For the question Austin asked, I scrolled down to the end of the column. No, you don't have to scroll. There's a shortcut. So, actually, there is an actual way to identify the root cause of the error. Let's go through our slide to see if we can find that. Okay. To identify the root cause of error, when you see an error in a column, you can check the error message behind the error. To do so, as I'm reading, be doing it. Let's see. Have you all cancelled remove error or replace a hair? To do so, select the error cell and you will see the error message in the preview section at the bottom. This thing that is popping up, that's it's showing the error there, and it's showing that it's only one cell that we have the error. If it was in more than one cell, it will tell you here. Yes, that one in front. I scrolled down to the end of the data. If I was scrolling and I saw it in between, I would see it. But I was scrolling down, I did not see it. So I went to the end of the column. That's when I saw it. Yes. If the error you have on the column was more than one, that one there will not be one. If we had 4 errors or 3 errors or 5 errors, it will show you there. So, but this one is showing 1 error. Can we see the error? So let's go and replace it. Replace your error back. Yeah, replace it. The thing we did before now. Yes.
That means root cause is something with our eyes. It's not like automatic.
But it will just tell you that thing, that message that showed there. Yes. It will tell you how many errors you have. So you'll be the one to count down and look for it. 200,000 errors. Why? You can just replace it instead of removing it. That's you now that are bringing in data. You know what you are bringing in. It's not when you don't know what you're bringing in. You go and remove and spoil somebody's data. Any other question? Next thing we'll look at is removing rows and also replacing values. We'll replace value. We're also going to look at merging and appending. Merging and appending, but that will be after your break. Should we go for a break? Or should we continue? How many persons have been able to sign in? Please, those of you that have successfully signed in, please help the persons that are yet to sign in. When they come to you with their laptop, you help them. Using the PowerBI service, or we should go straight to where we stopped. So maybe our next class, if we're not able to finish on time, our next class, I'm not even sure we'll be able to finish this slide. This slide is 71 slides, and we are just on 20 something because of how slow we are moving. Leave him. This time around, you will stand up. and move. One house, one house, one house. Mr. Betwell. Let's continue from where we stopped. Eh? What happened? Okay. We are moving to identify and create appropriate keys for joins. The what? We are getting to that point. Yes. PowerQuery allows you to combine data from different tables in several ways. Most commonly, Prosper, are you okay? What's wrong? Most commonly, you combine tables or you create relationships between them. Combining tables requires a join in the query. Is it connected to Zoom? And confirm you can hear me. Oh. Let me check WhatsApp. Fine. Confirm on WhatsApp that you can hear me. They can hear me? Okay. I said we are moving to identify and create appropriate. I will bite my tongue. Appropriate key joins. Power BI allows you to combine data from different tables in several ways. Most commonly, you combine tables or you create relationships between them. Combining tables requires a join in the query, which in Power Query is also known as merge. Relationships which you create in the model, not in the Power Query, create implicit joins when visuals calculate values. The choice between the two depends on the business requirements and is up to the data modeler. In this section, we are discussing the keys you need for either operation. So before we went on break, I said we were going to talk about merging and appending. We are going to note instances where we need to merge and instances where we need to append. When you join tables, you need to have some criteria to join them, such as keys in each table. For example, you join the city and the sales table by using the city key column in each table. Let me explain this. So if you're to merge two tables, right? Let me use the instance here. You can join the sale table with the data table by using the invoice date key. So I'm trying to join two tables. Let's say I'm trying to join a table that has a date, and then the other table is, let's say, sales. And I want to find out the sales on this other table, the dates that they were made. Should I say it again? Yes. On both tables, I have a table with dates, and then I have another table that contains sales. That's the sales we made for the month. And then on that sales table, there is no date table to know when that thing was sold. Let's say one of the rows or one of the columns in the sales table is orange, but there is no date. It stated that we sold orange, but there is no actual date at when the orange was sold. So we can merge both tables using the date table and the sales column on the other table to get that. Should I say it again? Do you understand? I should say it again. Mommy Tehila, did you understand what I just explained? Joining tables, you need a primary key to merge two tables. Yes.
So like in SQL, there must be a similar
Be a primary key. Like I said, on the sales table, there is no date of when these sales were made. But on my sheet or on my data imported, I have a table with dates. I can now merge the date data and the sales data. And then it will give us the days that those things were sold. Do we understand? Mr. George? It depends on the data you're working on, yes. We'll try out an example for us to understand. Okay. PowerQuery allows you to perform joins based on one or more columns at once. So it's not necessary to create composite keys to merge tables in PowerQuery. For joins in PowerQuery, column types are important. For example, if a column is of type date, then you won't be able to merge it with a column of type date or time, even if the type date of time has no time component. So you cannot merge date and date or sales and sales. There has to be a primary key. That's why I said we have data with sales, but we don't know the actual dates these sales were made. So we'll merge the sales data and the date data. If we want to merge date and date, what are we looking for if we want to merge date and date? We're obviously not going to get any. There is no endpoint if we merge date table and date table. But if we merge a separate column, like the sales column and the date, we are trying to get the date sales were made. Is it better now? Has it entered now?
Yes.
Ehi? Esther, has it entered? Clara, has it entered? Austin. Okay. Let's go back to our Okay, I did not also talk about amend. What I talked about was merging. Then append. Append requires that only the headers on both of the tables are the same. For merging, we need a primary key. But for appending, it requires that the headers of both columns or we are trying to append should be the same.
The headers from different tables.
Yes. Yes, for appending. And then we use this merging and appending for efficiency and effectiveness. Because if I merge if I merge, like the example I stated, if I merge it, I don't have to go and start trying to create a custom column or a conditional column to get that data. Since I've merged, it's already there. I have it there on my queries. It's not entry. On home, see where you have a merge. You have merge queries and merge queries as new. And then under that, we have append queries. Append query and then append queries as new. We might not practically have work on an example now because this data set we have, we don't need to merge or append on anything. It's just for your knowledge. When we start a project, we would make use of them. But right now, for this data set, we're not merging or appending. All right. So the next thing we're also going to be talking about is evaluating and transforming column data types. Evaluating and transforming column data types. This lady, what's your name, please? Queen. We've gotten to the part where you asked your question. How did these things come into the applied steps without us doing anything, right? So when you bring in data into PowerQuery, it automatically helps you to carry out some steps. If you bring in data into PowerQuery, it automatically knows that I have to, first of all, the source where we got the data from, the navigation pane, that's that place where we selected the data we want to work on, and then promoted headers. It automatically helped us to move first row to header, and then helped us to change our data type. But in as much as it's helping us to do these things automatically, it might not be efficient. So we still need to do our own homework of ensuring that the promoted headers, is it the right headers? Is it the right data I moved to the top? The change data type, did it change? For instance, this month now, let's assume it changed this month to numbers instead of text. So it is our duty to still, to still check if this automatic steps that it has done for us is correct. Click on the customer file or the customer data, the postal code. We all know what postal code is.
Yeah.
What is postal code? Me, I don't know. What's postal code?
So like your address number, something you or
Geographical area.
Okay. So now, if you look at it, you see that PowerQuery changed the data type to whole number. And if you are trying to run an analysis, what do you think it's going to do? It's going to calculate this postal code. as numbers. Meanwhile, we're not supposed to calculate it as number because it's not a figure, it's not an amount of something, it's just a postal code. So you see why it's good to cross-check whatever processes PowerQuery has carried out for you. So we are going to change it. Sorry. Are we changing it to text? Let me see. Change it to text. Your brother. Changing it to text now, if we're analyzing, it's not going to total postal code. It's not going to divide. It's not going to sum. It's not going to multiply. It will only count. But if it was in whole number, it will assume that this thing, we want to sum it, we want to multiply, we want to times. But because we don't need that, we change it to text. Understood? Who is saying no? Who? How? See here, where you have this 1, 2, 3. If you click on it, you will see the different data types. You see decimal number, you see fixed decimal number, you see whole number, you see percentage, date and time, and what have you. But this column, we don't want it to be in whole number because we don't want it summing it together or multiplying it or dividing it. We want it as it is because it's an address. It's not an amount or a figure. So we'll change it to text. Ma, have you seen it now? We also have something called the locale. We also have something called the locale on our data type. If you click on this data type, you see it here. The main use of the locale is if you're working, let's say you're working in Nigeria, but you're in Nigeria, but your company is based abroad, and the data they gave to you has date and time on it. So we don't want to work on it using Nigerian time. We'll come to using locale and click on the and click on the locale that you're working on. This one is majorly for dates, not for if you're working on a data that has date and time. Like I used the example I gave. I'm in Nigeria, but my company is in the US or in the UK. I'm a remote worker, and then they gave me data to work on that has date and time. And I don't want to be working on it using Nigeria date and time. I will come to using locale and choose if my company is in French, I be Spain. You will see different. You see English South Africa, English South Sudan.
Does it come back?
Yes.
So is it after you worked on the data?
No. You're on PowerQuery. PowerQuery is cleaning, transforming, and loading data. Yeah.
So like I'm in Nigeria. I don't speak French, but I'm working on the after I've worked on the data, then I transform it and change the text back to their language, or before I work on the data?
No,
then I change?
before you work on the data.
So how will I understand what I'm working on if I'm not speaking?
No, you are changing the date and time to their own date and time, not ours, not the language.
Okay, so this date and time is just going to
It's just for date, yes, and time, not for the whole data set.
text.
Why do you want to change the text? You want to change it to which language? Can we move forward? Does anybody have any question? Winnie, do you have any question? Mr. Dennis, do you have any question? Okay. Ehi, do you still have any question? Let's click on targets for 2022. On your applied steps, you've seen that it has helped us to do some things. But looking at our data, did it do it correctly? Look at the data very well. Oh. Did it work on it well? Did it do it well? So you see why it's good to evaluate your data again, even after PowerQuery has done its own job. So let's take off change data. We are going to do the steps again by ourselves. Take off change type, take off promote headers. And we are back to source and navigation. Now, when you started this data analysis course, you were told that we have 7 rules. Can people still remember? Yeah, opening your book. You were told that you have 7 rules of data. And then one of which is that there should be no total in your data set. I will ask again. When you started data analytics, you were told 7 rules of data. And one of which is that there should be no total in your data set. Do we remember? I mean, we've gone for Bole Festival. If we have total there, see it here. Buying group total. And it's not supposed to be there because we're not supposed to have total in our data set. Now we are going to walk through together and try to put this data in a good condition. Right?
Yes. Let's walk.
Let's work together and put this data in a good condition. Mr. Betway, are you with us? Okay, so before we do that, let's talk about the rows. Remove row if you check on your pane, because we are going to use it to clean this data now. You are seeing remove column, keep rows, remove rows. If you click on the arrow down on remove column, you will see remove column, remove other column. If there's a column in your data set that you don't need, like when we deleted one column, was it today or last week? It was last week. You come here to remove column. The other one is to keep rows. If you want to keep rows, let's say I want to delete, I'm done working with this data. I've extracted all I want to extract, and then I want to remove, I want to keep some part of the data and remove the rest. If I click on keep top rows, it will ask you number of rows you want to keep. If I want to keep 10, if I want to keep 12, if I want to keep 2, I will enter the number there and click on OK. Don't click on OK. I'm just showing you. Okay, sorry. The same thing applied for keep bottom rows, keep range of row. Keep range of row is, if you click on it, it will now ask you which row and which row, from which row to which row do you want to keep. Then to remove rows, if you click on it, you will see remove top rows, remove bottom rows. It's just the same thing but opposite. Remove duplicates. If a data set has multiple, like Prosper is appearing 5 times and I don't want Prosper to appear 5 times, I will click on remove duplicates, remove blank rows, remove error. All right. Now, on this data, we are going to remove the top 3 rows because if we look at it, no. There's nothing there. So we don't need it. So click on remove rows. We've started cleaning the data. We are working through putting things right on this data set. Click on remove row. Click on remove top rows. How many rows are we removing?
3.
Follow me. Oh. Follow no road.
We are here.
Click on OK. Ehi, are you here? Madam Dami. All right, the next thing we are going to do is promote headers. If you look at the, just after the remove rows, after split column and group by, beside it you see use first row as headers. Use first row as headers. If you click on it, it has used the first row as headers. You can also do that from here. This thing here, this icon here, this table icon, you can also use it to promote headers. If you click on it, you see use first row as headers. And as well, there are other options. So if you don't want to go through this part, you can just click on it. You will see add custom column, add column from example, invoke custom function. I remember we did custom function. Add conditional column, and all you have. All right, the next thing we are going to do, excuse me. The next thing we are going to do is to remove bottom row because we don't need this total. Remove bottom row because we don't need this total. Still the same process. Click on remove bottom rows. How many are we removing? Prosper, you've done your own. Sharp. Excuse me. I will show you another way you can also remove a row. Let me cancel mine. On this arrow button here, if you click on it, you've seen it. This arrow button here, if you click on it, you'll see text filters.
Yes.
We want to remove row that want to filter out rows that does not contain total. Remember, we want to remove total. We're not supposed to have total in our data set. You can either use, yes, this is the second way. You can either use does not contain or does not end with. Are we following? Why did it go? It didn't go. Let me do it again. It's not contained. People should clap for yourself now. Clap for yourself. Hey, why are you clapping? Contains total. Let's try it. Should I leave it like this? Or I should type only total? You see? Yes. Won't it? No, we've removed it. You're cleaning the data, you've removed it, it will not show. Let's see if this will work.
No, it doesn't work.
Still did not work.
You must double down. You must keep going. That is showing you.
Let's just use this normal process. Remove Are they what? Wild cards. Okay, the next thing we are going to do is to remove another total. This year target. On the same table, scroll to the end. You will see year target. And it's a total of what you have on these rows. So we are going to take it off. Click on it. Let me repeat myself. If you scroll to the end of the table, you will see year target. And those figures there, they are a total of what you have on these rows. Remember, one of the rules is you are not supposed to have total in your data. So we are going to take it off. Yes, I've removed mine.
When you remove the colon,
Remove the column. Yes. Have we all removed the column? Okay. If you also remember our third rule in data, it says that all dates should be where? All dates should be where?
one column.
All dates should be in one unique column. Austin got it. When you started this course, they gave you 7 rules of data. And I'm asking you people, what did the third rule say? You can't remember. The third rule says all dates should be in one unique column. So that's what we are going to do now.
Okay.
Because if you look at this, you will see January, February, March, up to December. So now we need all these things to be in one column. So if we put it in one column, we would have them lined up like this and their datas. Do we understand? Yeah. George, you're following. Mr. Betway. This is going to take us to pivot and unpivoting table. Well, this is 32. We have 71. Oh, we can't stay more than. We need to close by 3 so that people editing the videos can edit the videos. This is going to take us to pivoting columns, unpivoting columns, and transposing. Pivot column. This creates a new column for each value in the column you pivot. Chineye and co. Is there a problem? Evans.
Open your PowerBI. These values, are these sales? What are these? These values are
These ones?
yes.
They are amounts of sales. Pivot column. This creates a new column for each value in the column you pivot. One scenario when this option can be useful. Please, let's listen. One scenario when this option can be useful is when you have different measures mixed in the same column. For example, if you have quantity and price as text labels in one column and numeric quantity and price values in another column, you could pivot the first column to create a separate quantity and price. A separate quantity and price column with numeric quantity and price values respectively. We will do something so that we will understand. For unpivoting of columns, the selected column will be transformed into 2 attributes containing old column names, and value containing old column values. Like for this data, if we unpivot this table, we would have 2 new columns. Yes. We'll come to that. Let me finish this. This specific option is appropriate when the list of columns you want to unpivot is known in advance. Unpivot other columns. All columns except the selected ones will be unpivoted. This option is particularly useful when you only know the list of columns that don't need to be unpivoted. For example, if you have a file where monthly data is added as a column every month and you want to unpivot months, then you use this option. This is the option. This unpivot other columns is the option we are going to use to separate our months from our amounts on our data set. That's the practical example. Let's go and try it. Click on transform. On transform, you will see on pivot columns. You will see pivot columns. But what we want to do is on pivot columns. So click on that arrow button down. On pivot, not pivotal. Then click on pivot other columns. Let me do it again. Is this what you have? Because I clicked on the December column. That was why. Let me do it again. I just left there and came back so that it will not be on the dates in any of the months column. Yes. Then click on pivot column. Click on pivot other column. Is everybody here? Please, let's do it again. Click on transform. Click on transform. Under the any column tab, you will see on pivot column. Click on the drop button there, the drop down arrow there. You will see on pivot other columns. Click on it. Have you done this? If you're having any issue, ask Miriam. Miriam will help you. Mr. Dennis, you've done this. Yes. It has separated the, instead of having the different month names on different columns with the amounts on underneath it. It has carried them. It has placed all of them on one column with this. Is showing us now that we sold tailspin toys in January. We sold it in February for so amounts. Because there has to be the name of the item being sold. Column name to month name. Change that attribute to month name. Hello, hello, hello. Hello. Can we continue? So the next thing we're supposed to do is to, from our month name, create a start date. We're supposed to create a start date, but looking at our time, this is 2:22. I want us to go to Power BI service. Let's finish that chapter. Let's use the remaining minutes we have to finish that chapter. Please, let's go to Power BI service. If you've been able to open yours, open it.
Okay. We have it too.
So please, let's close and apply and save this file. On our next class, we'll open it and continue from where we stopped. Let's go over to Power BI service. Closed. Okay. Please, if you've closed your own, go to that lesson 2 and copy that link, that old data feed link. Copy it and let's go to Power BI service.
That is for those that are
Lesson 2. Was it lesson 2? Was lesson 2 now? Yes. The link where we got data from the web. Was it lesson 2 or lesson 1? Lesson 2. Don't even know. Lesson 2. Okay. Lesson 2, page 17. Copy that link. It's taking too much time. You can click on apply later. So when you open the folder again, it will then reload. You want to start afresh. Where is that account? Okay. I don't tire. I hope it's correct though. Your own is still loading. Which one? Close it. Close it and then click on apply later. Yes. Save.
Wait, I should close it. Close the apply later.
Close it. Then try to cancel. Try to like close it. Try to close it. My own is taking time or it's not coming according to progress. Progress I did not sneak in when people were sneaking in. So I'm going to connect Austin's laptop and then we'll use it to work because this is already 2:41. On our Power BI service, remember I said if you want to create a workspace that you can share to your team members or your boss or the people that you're working with, you would not work on my workspace. If you look down, you see my workspace. Instead, you are going to create a new workspace. Click on workspaces. Click on workspaces. Then click on new workspace. You can name it click on apply. Let's see, try free. Try free. So if you click on workspaces, you will see the workspace that you've created. I should go back. No, I did not say buy now. Try free. Don't go and click on buy now. Got it, got it, got it. You cuckoo have the money. Okay, me, my. I don't know. It's probably network. Is everybody here?
Yeah.
Who is saying no? Who is saying no? Please, people around the person should help the person. Click on new item. We want to import or want to create a data flow. So we'll click on new item. And then click on, you see get data. Under get data, we are trying to create a data flow, importing data into our Power BI service. So that those things that, let's assume I and Prosper, we are working on something. And I want her to see what I am doing. As I've created this workspace, I can introduce Prosper into this workspace. So whatever I do on that workspace, she sees it. But if I'm doing it on my Power BI desktop, they cannot see it because it's on my desktop. But on Power BI service, because it's an online platform, I could connect them to see what I'm doing. So that's what we are trying to do. We are trying to create a workspace.
So this is like Microsoft Word and Google Doc.
Click on the new item. On the part where you have get data, click on data flow gen 1. When this comes out, click on no, create a data flow gen 1. Did you copy that link? Have you copied it?
Yes. I've copied it.
Okay. Click on add new tables. Yes. Okay. If you look at this thing, you will see different data sources. And then the link we copied is old data feed, right? It's not here. So just type it on the search button, type old data. And you see that it will pop up already. Click on it. Marian, are you following us? What's wrong? The service. We are together. My own is not open. Okay. On this place where you have the URL, copy that link there. Abi paste the link. Click on next. On your service. Mr. Excel. Ah. Click next. Mr. Excel, don't worry, after now we'll try it, yeah? Then remember the file we worked on our Power BI desktop was company sales. So click on company sales and then, okay, I should wait. Evans, Abi Evans. Are you here? Click on transform data. If you are not here with us, ask your neighbor. Let your neighbor put you through so that you will run and meet us where we are. Blessing. Help that person. Click on transform data. Yes, please. Oh, God. Prosper, please help me. Faith. Prosper is coming. Prosper, help her. Oh yeah, who can remember? One house. Who can remember the functions and everything we did on this data on our Power BI desktop? We worked on it on our Power BI desktop, right? So we want to perform the same functions and queries on our Power BI service. Please, one house. Because right now we are assuming that I've linked Prosper to this workspace. I've linked Ehi to this workspace. And I've linked Tobin to this workspace. So I need them to see what I am working on or what it is that I worked on my Power BI desktop. What was the first thing we did? Thank you. We created a parameter. Who can remember? Go and create a parameter and name it year, value, 2006. Yes, do it. No, do it here. Hey, Austin, it's your... I've seen it. Has everybody gotten to this point? But we did it together at last class now on our Power BI desktop.
Yes, we are there.
Progress. What is it? Mr. Dennis, are you here? Okay, I'm clicking on okay, I'm leaving you people. Okay. We've created our parameter like this, so. 2006. How many persons have created the new parameter? Please go and help the people behind. We are way behind. We have just 2 more minutes. Ehi, help me, please. Okay.
We can continue, everybody has.
What we are doing next now, we are calling forth the new parameter that we've just created. Esther, are you following? We are calling forth the new parameter we've just created. On the other here, click on that arrow button down there. You will see number filters. Click on equals. Click on select parameter. I told you the last time that as we clicked on select parameter, it brought out... Austin, what is happening to your laptop? It's supposed to bring out this parameter. It's showing only this parameter because this is the only parameter that we have created. Progress. Go and help her. Help Faith. The girl behind. Okay, no, don't worry. Clara, help Faith, please. You're here now. Please click on OK. Oh. Click on OK. Should I go back? So what we are doing next, after creating a new parameter, you will not listen now. Oh. After creating a new parameter, we want to call forth the parameter that we have created. Right? Yeah. On your order year column, click on the drop down arrow there. You will see number filters. Click on equals. Click on select parameter. The one we created here. Click on OK. So like this now, we've called forth our new parameter. This data now is the data for 2006. And then I also said we can manage parameters, right? If you click on the parameter you've just created, click on the year and change it to the year you want. Let's call forth 2007. Okay. Click on, and then click apply. You've seen that it has called forth the data for 2007. What was the next thing we did? Fidelis. Which is? Do you understand? Okay, you were not in the other class. Please try to watch the video. Custom function. Yes. So on your company sales, right click. Is it even it? Yes. Click on create function. Everybody follow through. Oh. Chim. Click on create function. We are creating a function. The first thing we did is custom filter, which is the parameter we've created. The next thing we are doing is a custom function. Click on it. Function name. What did we save it as the last time? No. What did we save our custom function with? Thank you. Is everybody following through? If you are not, who said no? To this place. I don't tire, I don't go lie. What are we supposed to do next? Mr. George? I should type 2008. He's the one teaching me. Invoke. Say your laptop is slow. Evans, what happened? We created a custom function. So what we've just done is, like I said when we were doing it on our Power BI desktop, you can decide to use the parameter or use the custom function. But the difference between both of them is that for the parameter, remember the first thing we created was for 2006.
Yes.
So when I now needed data for 2007, I had to go and manage it, change it. But with your custom function, you can just create as many as you want to. Now I've created for 2008. Oh yeah, create for 2006. When you create for it, we'll close for today. Create a custom function for 2006. We did it together now on our Power BI desktop, and we've just done it together now again. What we've created is for 2008. We've called for data for 2008. You can rename this to 2008. You can rename this to 2008. Then create a custom function for 2006. Once we create it, we are done for today. What happened to your own? You've created yours?
Yes.
For 2008. Six. Sharp, yes. Rename it to 2006, so. Rename it to 2006.
Done.
Oh yeah, progress. How did you do it?
Okay. Enter the same right here.
Okay.
Then search
I should
206.
put 2006.
Yes. Then click on invoke.
Then I should click on invoke.
Yes.
Was this what everybody did? If you know you did this thing, raise up your hand. Princess, did you do this? Madam Lydia. Then rename it to this one is what? 2008. All right, this brings us to the end of today's class.
Thank you very much.
Thank you for working with me to the end. See you all on Thursday. See you all on Thursday.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Austin, what should I save your own as?
Power BI service for food. Power BI service. Power BI service.
Yeah.
You told me also.
Power BI service.
Service
One. Ah. Oh.
Like my
Oh yeah, oh. Let me show you how to manage access.
Now the main thing. Let's go one more hour.
Hi, and people online would have logged out too. Should we still continue? I just want to show you where you can give access and not give access.
Next class.
Click on. If you click on manage access, on your right, the top right of your screen, you see manage access. Click on manage access. You can see where to add. So look at We've saved now. Click on that data analytics now, that thing that you saved, that workspace that you created. So If you see here, when you click on add people, beneath you will see viewer. Remember I said you can give access to somebody as a commenter. Okay, let me start again. Please pay attention. We were here. We were here, right? We've saved our work. Click on that workspace that you created. Mr. George, are you clicking? Okay. On the right top of your screen, you will see manage access. If you click on manage access, you will see add people. When you click on add people, you will see this arrow button here where you are seeing viewer. This is where you can give access to someone as an admin, as a member, as a contributor, as a viewer. If I want to invite Marian as just a viewer, when I enter her email, I will click on viewer. If I want to invite Madam Lydia as an admin, the person will be able to edit whatever I'm working on. If I want to invite as a member, I will invite. As a contributor, you can only tell us, let's do this, but you cannot edit. Say Claire.
So let's add ourselves.
Add yourself if you add yourselves. Add yourselves if you want to add yourselves. Okay. That will be all for today. Thank you and see you on Thursday.